you know, maybe it's time for Thailand again to come back on top. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game one.
Wait,
what?
It's a see, I told you everything you say here. It actually does happen. Every single time I call something out, it happens. You're saying it's not an 𝐈𝐄𝐒 hero, but yep, it is an 𝐈𝐄𝐒 hero. Although this is something I've seen yesterday on the 𝐈𝐄𝐒, but I wasn't expecting it today. I was really gearing up for the 𝐈𝐿ice. Was this like a last minute change?
The 𝐈𝐄𝐒 makes sense because the 𝐈𝐄𝐒 is a known factor. Like we know what it brings to the table, but to do this across two different lanes, I gotta have a conversation with Coach Macarambon, you know? I talked to him early on today and I said good luck, and he's gonna need all the luck to make this lineup work. Dear God, an 𝐈𝐿ice in the EXP and a Uranus in the jungle. What is going on?
Plus the 𝐈𝐿ice too, so lots of scaling. Is that? Yeah, I haven't seen 𝐆𝐑𝐎 on this hero too, so she's more on like the hard meta. Hard meta like CC Uranus.
The last time we saw, oh no! Okay, they're fine. The last time we saw 𝐈𝐿ice in the EXP lane, it was 2021. It was about 4.5 years ago, and it was an Indonesian flavor. The likes of Maxim, and it was Anti-Mage. It was EVOS. MSC 2021. That's when it happened.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that very match. It was an 𝐈𝐿ice going up against a was it a Carmilla? I remember there was a Carmilla in that match. Yeah, I don't know. It could be wrong, but yeah, it was ages ago that we've seen this. Maybe gold, we've seen that, but here in this current meta, I was still expecting the Uranus in the XP, 𝐈𝐿ice in the jungle. That makes so much more sense. But hey. They're starting up the turner here, 1/4 HP already. One double head here for 𝐆𝐑𝐎. Power picks here for Amoris though. She's very comfortable with this.
Impressive how they got the Angela to level 4 so quickly. Oh
wow. The feathered airstrike, and there you go. The 𝐈𝐿ice, 𝐆𝐑𝐎 falls. The turtles is still up. Amoris gonna get the damage there, but 𝐈𝐿ice's still tanky here, and it's gonna be 𝐵NOQ picking up the turtle for the side of Thailand.
Again, the greed. Consequences. Team Philippines, they really tried. All right, I saw what they were doing, but you can't bully a lineup like this. Team Thailand is poised to win in the early game. They got punished, all right? I won't lie, Team Philippines got punished. They're down 1,000 gold now. And here's the thing. GAM did not even AOG. GAM just held on to it. There wasn't much of a big impact on that. That's how easy it was for Thailand to punish.
Yeah, and I feel like they might be doing this because it's not Perez playing today. It's 𝐈𝐿ice playing today for the Philippines in the gold lane. Yeah. So I was just looking, I was like, where's Perez? I'm like, oh wait, no, that's not Perez. It's a different gold laner. So I guess they shifted their playstyle also. But then again, like what you said, this is not a lineup that you wanna play around with in the early game. Lancelot, Pharsa, and even 𝐵𝐑𝐎.
Interesting. The young 19-year-old Nicole Sigismar playing in the gold. I don't know if this sub-in is a massive factor in the switch up, because again, if you're Team Philippines and you're drafting a certain way, I'm pretty sure you would still want to keep the integrity of your whole draft despite a player change. So I'd like to think that it has very little to do with it, but so far Team Thailand up by 1,000 across the lanes. I guess one thing that you can say is at least Alberto is farming up okay. Like, she's down a level, sure, but the Uranus is so low to the ground, and I think that's one way that they're trying to expedite the farm on Diagon, who has like, what, 3 heroes on her now. Goes for the flow.
Yeah. Yep, she does not have the flicker. She's rocking in the Vengeance here. Still going for it. A little bit low. Hard guard doesn't come through. And still safe for now, but I think it's difficult to pull this off. I was expecting a flicker, but the Vengeance though, just to sustain the damage. A lot of magic damage though, that's what I can say. So that's a lot of pressure on 𝐈𝐿ice on this 𝐈𝐿ice for the late game.
The Vengeance is telegraphing that they just want to go to the late game. Look at this. She's trying to bully 𝐵𝐿ice.
Yeah. Yep. A little bit far out. 𝐵𝐄𝐒 being zoned out, and Turtle's still going to be taken in by Thailand. AOG misses, but for the Philippines, they're able to sustain with the Alice, Blood Ode, and 𝐵𝐄𝐒 picking up a kill onto Gambling, but Feathered Airstrike of Ramilla will take her down. It's 𝐈𝐄𝐒 going all the way in, does not have enough sustain. That's going to be 2 kills picked up for Thailand.
See, this is Gambling missing her AOG, right? There was nobody knocked up, no one hit by the ult, and yet still they found a way because, again, Thailand is so good despite being that. Oh my god, a trade! No! Hell survived!
Yeah,
Hills!
That even happened way too fast. She just used her ultimate.
Hills! Oh my!
Just a basic.
What the hells?
Basic of the Brody.
What the helly? How is this possible? That shouldn't have been possible. The score blocked the vision of the hero. I didn't even see she survived. What?
Yeah. Yeah, it was the stats being popped there on the side. It happened way too fast. Was it a flicker? I didn't get to catch that. But
oh, we'll see. We'll see when the damage dealt goes away because you see now it's the 𝐈𝐄𝐒. Again, that's what I said. The 𝐈𝐄𝐒 is the key to the early game. She is going to
22K.
Call the shots. She's gonna ruin people up until I'd say the 10th minute, and can confirm Hells did flicker away.
Yeah, flicker away and the Malefic Gun to add up to the range here of the Brody. Unfortunately, I wanted to see this shine yesterday, and it looks like it's working so well here for Thailand. 𝐈𝐄𝐒 still farming up, okay. But I think that's 2 levels down from what 𝐵𝐄𝐒 has. This is care of the Turtles that were taken in here by Thailand. So again, for the Philippines, this is a difficult lineup to pull off. But if they do, I feel like they want to extend this all the way up until the late game. For the Alice and of course for the Iritel.
I'll say, as long as they're not giving over a 5,000, 6,000 gold to Thailand, this should be recoverable. This should be reparable. And you know what? Just give up this turtle. You can't fight it. 𝐷𝐿's still gonna try.
Yeah, she's gonna go in, then there's the AOG. It's still gonna be 𝐵𝐄𝐒 picking up that turtle, the last turtle for the side of Thailand. The Petrify onto the backside by Cat Chaser, and the Feathered Airstrike from Ramilla to zone everybody away. But 𝐵𝐄𝐒 on the backside does not have the Heart Guard anymore and low mana, so they're not gonna go for more here for the side of the Philippines.
All right, touche. Team Thailand did lose their gold laner, and Team Philippines, that's the winning image. Eventually, that's what they want to do. The flicker out here by Vivero, keeping herself safe away from 𝐵𝐄𝐒. Cat Chaser does not have the ult just yet. 𝐷𝐿 now builds the Clock of Destiny, so that'll be, I guess, her second item. And this is very important. Once the Alice builds her 3rd or 4th, then she becomes even much more a bigger threat. So I'll say, if this pace continues, if Philippines can close the gap between them and Thailand, keep it down to 1,000, 2,000, by the 12th minute, they'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, and even get the side lanes push. That was the name of the game yesterday. So let's see if the Philippines can keep up. But so far, again, with this being said, bot down bot, it's gonna be 𝐵𝐄𝐒. Oh, able to dodge that, but not for long. The arrows will still come through from Amores, and this should give the Philippines enough room to push that bottom turret.
So that's a trade. Top lane for bottom. Amores making some space between the rest of the lineup and Ramilla. Look at mid though.
Yep, but 𝐵𝐄𝐒 stands the Heart Guard right now. It's the go signal for the Philippines to go for it, but hell, 𝐵𝐄𝐒 picking up the kill. Gambling has the revitalized, no AOG just yet. Ramilla gonna get the damage from the rest of the members here of the Philippines. AOG, but it's way too late. The triple for 𝐈𝐄𝐒. 7 kills for the Philippines. Wow! And all initiated here by 𝐷𝐿 and Vivero.
It all comes crashing down. This is the rubber band effect we've been looking for. Team Thailand to bite off way more than they could chew. And 𝐵𝐄𝐒 was nowhere to be found. I wonder though if 𝐵𝐄𝐒 is thinking the contest, because Team Philippines are going to blitz this.
Yeah, they have the vision though, but she's way too far. That's gonna be the Philippines picking up the first Lord of the game. Well, this should be enough for them to at least go for those side lane pushes. Thailand has been quite aggressive from the start, so yeah, this is their time to push at least the side lanes and at least equalize the goal that they have, or maybe even get it up even further.
More than equalized, Kim. They have gotten themselves a solid 2,000 gold lead. 𝐈𝐄𝐒 with an Angela in her, going 3v2.
Oh, torn apart memories, but yep, that is 𝐈𝐄𝐒 on the Uranus. 1 HP there for Hells, almost. She knew her limits, backed away. The flicker wasn't available, so that would have been devastating. They still have to defend up against this Lord, so it's a good call there for Thailand. Before they go for the engage, they gotta clear this out first. Second tier should be down.
This is a problem for Team Thailand. They committed too much to the early game, and they have almost zero scaling. They have a, what? Mainly just the Brody, but the Brody has to get stacks on you. But at that point, it might be too late. So now Team Thailand are staring down a 3,000 gold lead, and Team Philippines looking to break inhibitors.
Yeah, this far in with just the first Lord, but yeah, still one wave of super minions. And
Here we go!
𝐈𝐄𝐒 gonna soak up the damage, but it is just to take that turret down bot as Morris again planting those arrows, making it hard for Team Thailand. It is Team Philippines. All 5 members still standing with Cat Chaser down. Wow.
Cat Chaser has lost her prime. The 𝐈𝐄𝐒 is effective only up to a certain point, and that point has passed. Look at this, Team Philippines now up by about 4,000 gold. Team Thailand have to recover. They lost their bottom lane inhibitor. That's permanent damage dealt to the waves, but luckily, it is where the Lord spawns. So they don't have to deal with the long lane as much, and Team Philippines cannot weaponize that long lane. But at this point, you know what? Who cares about macro? Team Philippines don't, for sure, because they can literally run through Thailand. This lineup has crumbled. Team Thailand, if they don't do this base defense properly, is looking at 0-1 right now. Because I don't think they should even contest. I don't think they can contest.
Yeah, but I think Diagon's looking really scary now. There's the Winter Crown purchased by Diagon, so this is kind of signaling the fact that she will dive right in at any single moment, which is what makes it difficult also for the Brody and Ramela here on the Farsa, right? Like, if you get caught in between, then you got a Uranus. How can you kind of back away from that? You don't have the flickers. Even if you do, I feel like you still have to deal with 𝐨𝐒 or Amoris' Abyssal Arrows.
That's what's dangerous about Team Philippines, is they don't care about your flicker. You can get away, but they will find you some way, somehow. Lord has spawned already, lower quarter. Would be nice to see the items. How far is Diagon into this monstrous build? Because we saw Vivero build the Blood Wings. Diagon, though, is she on her 4th item now? On her way to her 5th?
Yeah, she's going on her 4th item. Winter Crown, the Oracle was already built in. I think she's gunning for the Clock of Destiny right now. They're just gonna go for it. BNOG getting taken down there by the arrows. They just keep on going here for the side of the Philippines and able to stain everything at that. There's the Winter Crown play there for Diagon. As Gambling doing her best, but AOG out from that one. Ramela left to defend, but Diagon's in. There's the minion waves down bot. It's only Gambling left to defend. I don't think you can do it up against the full 5 members of the Philippines as they take game number 1.